easy.
All right, man. We here with Giovanni Estella. What are you now, Giovanni? 14-2.
14-2.
14-2. What is that? 7 knockouts.
We're like 6 knockouts.
6 knockouts. What's going on with Giovanni, man?
Giovanni's getting back into training camp. We're looking for a fight somewhere around January, late December. Get back into the mood. Get back into the mix.
You've had, you coming off of 2 losses. Obviously the first one you went up in weight.
Yeah.
You tested to be great. It wasn't your time. The second time you came back, you
Close
coming
fight,
off the law. Yeah, yes, you got a second one was a real close fight, a decision. What is Giovanni's mentality? As you prepare to get back in the ring and get, because you was up there.
Yeah.
You was almost getting up there at one time. Now you got to start again from the bottom.
Restart and fix the mistakes. There was a lot of little mistakes that I had when I fought McKenna, and then some of those transferred into the second fight when I went against Blanco. We had to fix a couple things. The team and we sat down and talked about certain things, and I think for this next fight that we come up is going to be a great one.
Seeing as you're coming up, are you still signed with BoxLab Promotions?
No, at the moment I'm not. At the moment I'm free agent, no manager, no promotion.
Are you ready to leave Florida then? If you have to leave Florida to fight,
For sure. If I have to leave Florida to fight, I will. We're looking for the best opportunity. What's smartest for my career at the moment.
You did the TCL this season. Yeah. How was that for Giovanni?
Oh, I loved it. It was an amazing experience. A lot of teamwork, a lot of fighting. My team ended up winning the whole championship, so it was amazing. I even had the opportunity to fight on the All-Star team as well.
We seen you out there, man. You're training former NBA,
Michael
Carter Williams, man. How is that going, man?
It's going great. I ended up training him for like 2 to 3 months. We had our first fight. I couldn't go because I had a Team Combat League fight, so I sent him down with Pops, and we won. He won an amazing fight with 2 knockdowns too.
2026 is coming in. How fast do you want to try to move to get back to where you was at one time?
As quick as possible, but everything with the right steps. So we don't want to rush it, but if the opportunity is there, we'll take it. So I think this next year is going to be very important to get back to where we were.
Your mentality, you're coming off from 2 losses. You was a kid now. You're a man. You're transitioning into a man. Because in reality, let's call it what it is, right? What is going to be the mentality? Is that stick in your head? Taking them 2 tough losses like that, and like we always say that one in Japan was probably worse than the second one, because the second one could have probably went either way. What is Giovanni? What is going to be your mentality? What do you think your mentality is, man?
I really gotta push the fight. I think on this last one with Jackson, I was more like, the reason it could have went either way, but I didn't go my way, was because I was on the retreat most of the time. There was a good amount of moments that I was going forward, but for the most part, it was me going backwards. So I think we need to fight forward a lot more as well, and be the aggressor.
When you hear that these guys nowadays, these new age fighters, they don't have the mental capacity, especially taking after losses. How do you take that?
I could see it both ways, because a lot of people struggle from mental health, and a loss like how I took in Japan, a loss how I took here, it could do a lot on somebody else's mental capacity. So some people wouldn't want to keep boxing. Some people wouldn't continue training in the first place. So I don't know. I had to deal with certain stuff just outside of boxing, deal with the stuff that was happening inside of boxing, and I feel like I'm at a very clear mental space right now, that I can train my hardest, give my 100%, and get the results that we deserve.
You brought up the mental healthness, man. What advice would you give another young fighter coming up and that's probably going to have going through the same steps as you're going through right now, coming up as an amateur and you're highly touted, you get to the pros and you suffer a setback, man? What kind of advice would you give?
I would say look for help. Don't think just because you're a man and just because you're at a certain level that you don't need other people's help, because some people have gone through more stuff than you have. Some people have gone through different stuff or more severe stuff. So I think looking for help or talking to somebody about your problems will help it, instead of it being bottled up and then releasing all at once. So even me, I'm available for anybody that needs help like that too.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Man, we have Giovanni Estella, man. Be looking on the lookout for his return to the ring, man. There you go, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Of course.
Don't step up in that ring if you can't bang. I got a left and a right for your mama.